The Bible's take on the end times is a roller coaster of prophecy and revelation. Ready for the ride? Buckle up as we delve into the intricate and often mysterious world of biblical prophecies. These ancient texts have fascinated and puzzled scholars, theologians, and believers for centuries. They offer a glimpse into what many believe will be the final chapter of human history. The Bible is filled with prophecies about the end times. These prophecies are scattered throughout both the Old and New Testaments, providing a comprehensive and sometimes cryptic roadmap of what to expect. From the visions of the prophets to the teachings of Jesus, the Bible offers a detailed narrative of the events leading up to the end of the world. From the Old Testament to the New, these predictions paint a vivid picture of the last days. The imagery used is often symbolic, requiring careful interpretation to understand the deeper meanings. The prophecies are not just about doom and gloom, they also offer hope and a promise of a new beginning. Let's start with the Book of Daniel. This ancient text is one of the most detailed and complex prophetic books in the Bible. Daniel's visions are filled with symbolic imagery, including beasts, horns, and heavenly beings. These visions have been the subject of much debate and interpretation over the centuries. Daniel foresaw a time of great trouble, unlike any before. This period of tribulation is described as a time of unprecedented distress and chaos. The imagery used in Daniel's visions is both dramatic and terrifying, painting a picture of a world in turmoil. He spoke of kingdoms rising and falling and a final period of intense tribulation. These events are often interpreted as a series of political and social upheavals that will culminate in a final cataclysmic conflict. The rise and fall of kingdoms symbolize the transient nature of earthly power and the ultimate triumph of divine justice. Fast forward to the New Testament, and we meet Jesus in the Gospels. Jesus' teachings provide further insight into the end times, offering both warnings and promises. His words are a call to vigilance and faith, urging believers to stay prepared for the coming events. In Matthew 24, Jesus talks about wars, famines, earthquakes, and the spreading of the gospel worldwide. These signs are often seen as indicators of the approaching end times. The global nature of these events underscores the interconnectedness of humanity and the universal scope of the prophecies. He describes these events as the beginning of birth pains. This metaphor suggests that the end times, while painful and tumultuous, will ultimately lead to a new and better reality. The imagery of birth pains conveys both the inevitability and the transformative potential of the coming events. Then there's the Book of Revelation, written by John. This final book of the New Testament is perhaps the most enigmatic and symbol-laden of all the biblical prophecies. John's visions are filled with vivid and often surreal imagery, depicting a cosmic struggle between good and evil. It's rich with symbolic language and visions. The Book of Revelation uses a complex array of symbols and metaphors to convey its message. These symbols have been interpreted in various ways, leading to a wide range of understandings and beliefs about the end times. Revelation speaks of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. These iconic figures represent conquest, war, famine, and death. Their appearance is seen as a harbinger of the final judgment and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. The rise of the Antichrist. This figure is often depicted as a charismatic and deceptive leader who will lead many astray. The Antichrist's rise is seen as a key event in the unfolding of the end times, marking a period of great deception and tribulation, and the ultimate battle of Armageddon. This final conflict between the forces of good and evil is described in dramatic and apocalyptic terms. The Battle of Armageddon is seen as the culmination of the end times, leading to the final judgment and the establishment of a new order. But it also offers hope, promising a new heaven and new earth where God will dwell with his people. This promise of a new beginning is a central theme in the Book of Revelation, offering a vision of a restored and harmonious world. Many Christians believe we are living in the end times now, pointing to global events and cultural shifts as signs. The interpretation of these signs varies widely, but many see them as evidence that the prophecies are being fulfilled in our time. But it's important to remember that the Bible also calls for faith, vigilance, and love. These virtues are essential for navigating the challenges of the end times and staying true to one's beliefs. Jesus himself said, "No one knows the day or the hour." This reminder emphasizes the importance of living in a state of readiness and faith rather than trying to predict the exact timing of the end times. So, what does this mean for us? It means living each day with purpose, love, and readiness. It means being mindful of our actions and staying true to our values, even in the face of uncertainty. It means living each day with purpose, love, and readiness. It means looking at the world through the lens of hope and faith, finding meaning and purpose in our daily lives. It means looking at the world through the lens of hope and faith. Thanks for watching. Remember, the end times are not just about fear and destruction. They are also about hope, renewal, and the promise of a better future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into biblical prophecies and teachings. Stay tuned for more explorations of the fascinating and profound messages contained in the Bible.